Hey now, welcome to OmniDog's Vault Book Club, and I'm OmniDog, but I'm actually not in charge of book club. Uh, this guy is
Yeah,
Lobster
Mark,
Haircut,
go ahead,
aka
Mark.
Welsh Cakes. Welsh Cakes is in charge. First of all, let me apologize. I was late. Lobster Hybrid was late. Mark was
I
early.
was
That
I was
doesn't
stuck in
count.
I was stuck in purgatory.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he could see me when you were gone, so he messaged me and asked me to start holding things up to entertain him. So, like, hold up some recent reads. How about an album or an EP?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, Earth's Geo. At first, I thought you were talking about my show. Tried to watch the show, but didn't like. I was like, "Uh-oh!" And then I realized you were talking about Invincible, which I have not watched. We are reading books 1 through 4, which is the first 47 issues. Where does 47 take you into that compendium or omnibus, or what is that, the omnibus?
Oh, it's the whole thing.
Yeah,
It's the entire series.
Yeah, it's the entire compendium. Yeah, the first compendium.
So there's
the
12
40.
deluxes. There's 12 deluxes and 3 compendiums. So each compendium has 4 of the deluxes in them.
And
Okay.
how many omnis will there be? 4 or 5?
3, I think.
3. Okay.
I know I'm not getting the Omni because the only thing different about it is that they have the crossover with Spider-Man issue, and that's not enough to make me rebuy them all again. So I'm sticking with my nice deluxes.
Well, I was a little bit aggrieved by the fact that they changed some of the words to put, instead of like Blockbuster and stuff back in like 03, it would have been, they changed it to like Amazon Prime and changed certain words in the book.
What? Okay, I don't know what you're saying. What are you saying there?
In the Omni, they changed a couple of the dated terms.
Oh, Blockbuster Video Show they changed it to Amazon Prime Video Store, and they changed it to Amazon Prime or something.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah. That's unnecessary.
Yeah. So that's one of the reasons I didn't pick up the omnibus, I think.
I love throwback references to stuff that younger people don't understand. Like, I just finished, I was at another book club, but right before this one. And, we were doing Starman, and there's a black and white issue early on, and they made a reference to being Ted Turnered. And because remember back in the 90s, Ted Turner would colorize all these movies, and everybody got really mad about it. Now they all kind of just disappeared.
All the movies disappeared, or all the people that got mad at it?
No, they stopped showing the colorized versions because, like, they did "It's a Wonderful Life," and there was a couple other ones that they did. And so when they show them, they still show the black and white versions.
Okay.
I mean, could you imagine asking an artist to go back and redraw a typewriter into a laptop or something? It'd just be. I don't see the point in that, really, to be honest. But yeah.
And then when they do, sometimes it's bad, right, Jess? With your favorite Omni, where he redrew all the faces.
Where what?
The Batman Omni, the
Neil
that
Adams.
you wanted to, the Neil Adams one that you wanted to root beer.
Where he redoes the face. Back. Yeah. Yes. Okay, Razor. Challenge accepted.
Oh, you should put money down on it. It should be a burger bet or something.
Do you want to do a burger bet, Razor Ramen? I should have done that 2 weeks ago.
Whoever finishes it first.
I don't know. Was Razor in on this one? How many? I feel like this is for as many people are in that book club, this seems kind of like a light showing for us. Is that, do you feel that way, Alon? Should it be a channel instead of a chat, the book club?
I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure. Let the community
decide. If anybody wants to join us, they just have to let us know, and we can add them to that.
I think if it was a channel, it'd be easier to join. Like, who would they contact besides me? Do they all know that it's really Elon's book club and not OmniDog's book club?
Well, it is your book club. I just do the the boring stuff in the background.
He's our moderator.
I'm the one who pesters people to try and get people on, and organizes the time and things like that. Yeah.
Belgian Ellen, good evening, everyone. To be honest, I never read an issue of Invincible ever, or does Marvel Team Up Volume 3, number 14 count? What is that a reference to?
That's the Spider-Man crossover that they put in the Omni.
It counts if you want it to count. I have been known to anybody that's tuning in now that doesn't know my story of Invincible. I have all the deluxes, as does Backcato, 12 of them, and I got them all pretty much at the same time in like 2017, 2018, and I have read the first 3 twice and never got past volume 3, and it wasn't because I didn't like it or didn't want to do it. I'm guessing it seemed like too big of a thing for me to keep going. So that's what stopped me. So the idea here is that this is the only way. Is this the only way you thought of that can get me to read through volume 3?
Well, actually, I think
there are other people in consideration here.
I think you made a New Year's resolution in January, I think. Where you would say you would finish all of Invincible this year.
That's right. During the summer. That's right.
So I thought I'd try and help you along and hold you accountable at the same time.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, now you're still only a third of the way through it, but we'll get you there.
It's further than ever before.
I know. You're in undiscovered country right now.
Yeah.
I wasn't. I haven't admitted to reading anything yet. So,
which version of Tony Stark? Not the one drinking from the bottle, is it?
I think it's Avengers with the. But that's what I tried to do. But mine's so white it doesn't show up here with the little.
Oh yeah,
thingy here.
Yeah, I do it to cover up my. Cover up my chin and stuff. Yeah. So,
Amy doesn't let me not have facial hair because I don't have a strong enough jawline that I just turn into Peter Griffin when I shave off my beard. So.
Thank you, Earth's Geo. It was James is the one that pointed out it was going to be 6 days of OmniDog. This is day 4. And fortunately, go ahead.
I loved the I forgot the thumbnail. I love the thumbnail with Omar being.
James definitely did that, and then I was running up against because James does great stuff, but I don't want it to be like I'm beating up on Omar, but I didn't have a chance to change it. I just said to upper management, "Can you stick letters in?" And then I have to go on the air. Yeah. So
we only have
it was good because you were extra feisty on Friday on Omar's show. So
I'm sure a few clips of that entered the roast room in the Discord server. The dedicated room.
I don't know if Omar. First of all, I'm sure Omar brings it out in me, but I'm also sure that I'm that way because he's that way. He knows like what buttons to push on me, or just to jam me up in general. And then the kind of relationship we have that's the way I let him know I care about him is by teasing him mercilessly back and questioning his lineage and stuff, but I don't actually do that, but maybe I should. So yeah, that's I appreciate that you noticed that I was extra feisty, but I also want to make sure that I'm respectful to the other guests and the publisher that we're ever talking about. So call me out if I'm not
Oh no,
doing
it's great. It's great.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
the fact that the steak juice keeps getting brought up every time that you're on a stream with Sean is.
I don't think he's going to be able to escape that.
I don't
No,
think
I think
I don't
it's a
think
permanent
a
part
juicy
now.
steak and a well done steak go together. I think that
That was mentioned last night when I was talking to BJ and Cody and Chris, that they were I feel like BJ and Chris Cody and I knew it, but I don't know that those other two knew that he liked them well done. And that steak juice comment did get brought up. Like, how can there be any steak juice from a well done steak? And
I think he was just salivating over how great that Batman issue was and blamed the steak.
he's so lucky that he found an issue for the same issue for $20.
which issue was it?
Number one.
First printing of Absolute Batman.
Oh, the one that went for like $50 straight away the day after.
Probably. What's it up to now? Like 300 at least.
It's close. It depends. It's between 2 and 3 right now.
Wow. And they sold so many of them as well. Yeah. Okay.
It's gone to like is it the 12th or 13th printing is still coming out? I mean, they just keep printing it.
Yeah, I think it's the 12th or 13th.
Yeah. Do you know that's one of the actual books that I was like transcended outside of the graphic novel and comics medium, and like has brought in so many of the manga readers to comics, because like all the friends that I have that just read manga, they've pretty much picked up Absolute Batman, the first
your friends that are
compact
manga
editions and the single issues and stuff for the whatever printing came out at that time. But yeah, it's sort of transcended into apart from Nightwing, of course. Nightwing always seems to get some attention. I wonder why.
Because of his cake. Am I using that properly? Nightwing's cake?
Oh, we're talking about cake already. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Finally, some Welsh representation. Yup.
Yeah.
Famous Welshman right here. Lobster hybrid. Although he's
infamous.
Needs a haircut lobster. Thank you, James, for posting this. This is my most popular or most watched anyway video.
Yep.
You can message Lineback Hater or me, and we all can help you. Is that directed to me?
No, it's to the people watching if they want to be a part of the club.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. You could recommend me books you've read that you want us to cover, or say you're one of these people who needs an excuse to read something that you've been holding off for a while. Just slip it in there. It ends up in a little list that I have, and so we'll get to it eventually.
Those books that we buy because we know we want to read them but never get around to.
Yeah.
Well, one thing this Invincible thing did was, because it felt so much like homework, I concentrated, and it was homework, but I concentrated only on reading it. But it helped me prioritize, like, for real, and it's not a big to be read pile, but it's like what I exactly want to read after this. And I picked out three Omnis and three standard hardcovers, trade paperback, somewhere in there to be read somewhere in there. And so this is good because it all, besides reading this, it also helped me prioritize what I wanted to read next.
Nice.
I think it's also okay to just DNF a book. I think it's just okay to DNF a book sometimes if you want to.
Okay,
like your time's like precious, and like sometimes you just don't resonate with certain books or something. This is not reading, getting on to Invincible. I just want to point that out. But if your time's precious, there's no point reading something you're not really vibing with or enjoying, or you should just put it down, get rid of it, get something. You use the funds to get something else, in my opinion.
Well, yeah, and this is a good. I had the books, and I apparently I have forgotten this already. I've had it multiple times. And Razor DoorDash me a burger if I'm hungry. So I needed to at least give this a shot to make sure I wanted to continue. I don't. So we'll get to that in just a second about the actual book, but never read Invincible. Patrick watched the anime and loved it. Has the series a good ending? Well,
Yes.
Well, I've not read it to the end.
I haven't
yet,
either.
So...
But Bat Cato says yes.
I've watched the animation, and I really enjoy. I really enjoy the animation. Yeah. There's a few like things they've tweaked and changed for the better, in my opinion, in the animation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did I show this? I don't think so. Josh, big ups to OmniDog on this beautiful Sunday. Nice, Josh. Thank you for being here. Think says, hey all, Elon runs the book club behind the scenes. We're all secretly scared of him. True.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm terrifying. Truly terrifying.
You like this one? Thank you, Pity Ma. I got it at Disney World 11 years ago. I bought like a dozen different mugs, thinking I'd never go back, and I have been back once more since then. Manga Geekdom, welcome.
Hey, Gio.
How many our reading goals for 2026? Read all of Invincible during the summer. Yeah.
Oh, we're getting close to the end of this.
that sounds right.
Well, you got like 29 more days.
Jess cares about VFC. What is going on?
It's all a ruse.
Belgian Ellen can't convince the manga collector she married to pick up an absolute title.
Oh, well, what about like Wonder Woman because of the Guts connection? Ellen. Like, I don't know if you could push like the Berserk connection to Wonder Woman.
Because of the big sword?
Just point out she has a big sword. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you get the Final Fantasy VII people to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
My Discord buddy that's helping me with the various things going on in my head. I appreciate my daily chats with him. So, I hate to actually start talking about the topic, but
okay, good. We'll skip that topic and then we'll continue with recent reads, shall we?
Well, we could keep Invincible to the shortest time possible. I have my recent reads in front. I'll have to go, and also Elon wanted us to talk about a piece of vinyl or music that we would like to talk about.
Yeah, just one, just one quickly. Yeah, I think it'd be fun.
And I may have filed the one that I'm thinking about, but I'll just take my laptop into the other room,
okay,
and find it while you guys are talking about it. But I will just start off by saying books 1 through 3, no memory of anything except maybe the big reveal in book 1. I did remember that. I did remember really liking Alan the alien. That's not.
Yeah. He's one of my faves as well. Yeah.
Just wait till you finally see it. Seth Rogen does his voice.
Yeah.
On the animated show.
And
yeah.
He does a good job as well. He does a really good job of it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's very powerful, but very easygoing, kind of in the same way.
Yeah.
Except when it comes to a certain race of beings that may be important to this book at some point. I can't really go into any more than that, and I already kind of stumbled by actually bringing it up. Okay, never mind. It's just
okay.
I'll have James edit this out when we release.
Okay.
Well, we'll have to talk about it at some point in time.
Yeah.
Hard to talk about this story without it.
Yeah, we could talk about it in summer of 2027 when it's still,
The thing is,
New Year's resolution.
I'm gonna lose all the knowledge that I've got in my head right this second with these books. If I put off finishing it, I'll have to start all over again, like next summer.
Yeah. I think it's like if you hear us talking about it, it might like reignite a few things like into your head, like some of the things that happen, because a lot of the things that happen seem completely pointless. Like you just have certain issues where something ridiculous happens every once in a while, and there's so many characters and so many plot lines and so many stories to keep track of.
That is one thing that I was those are 2 points that I was thinking of. There are so many plot lines going on, and this is just the first 47 issues.
Yeah, so many love triangles, and you haven't even met the main villain yet either.
Okay. But there's I would say at this point, I feel like there's legit at least 5 other plot lines. The villains get introduced, and then like something else says, "This isn't the last we'll see of them," and I'm like, I hope not, because you just showed them showing up, bashing around, and then they just disappear. What the hell? So,
oh, don't worry, they do a very good job of coming full circle on a lot of those stories by the end. So
okay,
there's a lot of world building.
Oh, that's what the first issues are? First few issues?
They continue to do it throughout the whole series, but yeah, there's not a lot of unnecessary dangling ends by the end. They do a good job of reining it all in.
Okay,
good.
Yeah. You're giving me some faith here, Mark. You're giving me real faith.
Here's the big card analog. This is the issue that has let's see. There's a dark side analog, and I just saw a Batman analog. Yeah, here he is. This is the issue that has homages for all these books. I'm trying to.
There's a lot of that going on in this book.
Yeah,
a lot of that. Yeah. So
did you? Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna bring up. Did you notice after I think it's the first 8 issues are done by a different artist before Otley comes in? Yeah, and then it dramatically changes after that and gets a lot more violent.
Yeah, Cory Walker, isn't it? I think.
Yeah, the gore factor goes up dramatically after the.
I mean the artwork in the beginning is pretty rough in places. I mean, you're talking about people's faces being drawn with just dots and a couple of lines for the eyebrows for a lot of it. I think it's a time issue more than anything. I think he's just sort of like hitting a deadline and not quite, allocating his time properly for the art, basically.
But
yeah, you need to read the first 7 issues, I think. But I think issue 7 is where the reveal or twist is with the their version of the Justice League.
Guardians of the Globe. Oh yeah,
Guardians of the Globe. Yeah,
that's where all those they were showing who all the Guardians of the Globe members were, and that's where you had like the Dark Side, Big Barda, Orion homage, and the
Aquaman's a completely just a fish.
Yeah, Aquaman's a fish.
Now to show you the comparison, Jess, that happens in the first episode of the TV series.
Yeah.
They don't drag that out at all. Versus, they tease it out for a long time in the comic.
That's one of the things I prefer in the TV series is the pacing.
Yeah.
The pacing is a lot better in the TV series. And you get certain fleshed out things with the characters. You get the Eve relationship with the parents is more fleshed out. You get more about Donald as well.
Mm-hmm.
And certain characters are completely different. Like Will's relationship with Rick is completely different.
William.
Amber's different.
You call him Will?
Yeah,
He's
Will.
the one that doesn't like being called anything but William, right?
Yeah, so let's call him Will.
Willie.
He's annoying. He's so annoying.
He really is. I would say I don't know how Mark is friends with him, the Invincible guy, and how Adam Eve could go out with him. He's written very.
He was a rebound, Jess. It doesn't count.
Who's on the rebound?
Will was a rebound for Eve.
Oh, well, I still don't see it. I don't
Okay.
see any of these. I don't know why anybody's if Kirkman did it on purpose to make him that unlikable, because he's not like Flash Thompson bully type thing. He's just, as you said, Ilan, annoying. And
yeah,
there's hardly a panel where he's not annoying. And
yeah, I do like the bit where he walks into his room and he's wearing his clothes, wearing his super suit, and his trousers don't fit.
Yeah, that is
so they're hanging on the floor. Yeah,
no belt loops.
Yeah, and I hesitate to say that it doesn't seem like a believable friendship when all these guys are flying into space and everything. There's a Rorschach analog with Savage Dragon. There's a rhino elephant type character, so it's not like the only reason it could have been made a more believable friendship is that and maybe it will be, but I think it would help, since we only can relate to the grounded part of it, like our relationships with everybody else in our orbit. It would have been so far it would have been a little more helpful to have him show at least a little bit why he was such good friends with everybody, because
I think he's just one of those people he's been friends with since like kindergarten or something. He's been friends with him all his life, sort of thing. And you've maybe grown apart a little bit, but you're still together. But he barely sees him, does he? The moment they end up in university or college, they barely see each other at all. Like months go past before they see each other again, and he seems to be the only person caring about this missing friend that's been gone for 4 months.
Well, that's true, Rick.
Like nobody cares about this guy at all,
and he finally
he's supposed to be your best mate.
Yeah, and Invincible finally gets called out for missing so much class. I don't know how he graduated high school, because that's when it started, like second semester of his senior year.
I think Cecil messes around with his grades, doesn't he?
Oh, for high school?
Yeah.
Well, he definitely missed almost as many classes. We don't even see him go to class hardly.
No,
when he's in college.
Yeah.
So, and again, those are the two things I can relate to. As far as I'm concerned, when he goes off in space to tangle with the four-tentacled star people of Begishbal, I'm like, okay, yeah, he's in space. Why not?
I think one of the things for me is that maybe I had an issue with was it became extremely wordy for me in the it would have been book 3 for you, maybe between issue 20 and 30, where you just had a lot of panels where it would just be somebody's face, then the next person's face, and the entire panel would just be full of
book 3
words. Yeah, just be full of words. Just be, just full of words, basically. And when he would allow, that's why I think I liked the space issues or the fight scenes, because you had certain issues like issue 11, for example, where he just allowed Ryan Otley to have more of a role in his art to tell the story. and it had a much better flow for me. Yeah, it had a much better flow for me. I don't need absolutely everything told to me all the time, or be reminded, or this happened, or be reminded that happened.
Yeah, I did like, speaking of book 3, I did like some of the other not reveals, but kind of twists that came in here about a certain somebody having a half brother and how that happened, and other 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 inhabitants of a certain planet coming out to find somebody who's missing, and the various iterations of those Mahler clones. I thought that was kind of fun.
Oh yeah, they're a good addition. Yeah, they're a fun addition. Yeah.
Let's see. There's I enjoyed all the story about going. What's his girlfriend's name? Not Eve.
Amber.
Amber. Thank you.
Yeah.
Going to visit Eve in Africa, and Eve's powers are very much more evident and exactly what they can do.
Yeah.
Which I thought was interesting, and you realize that and I'm not spoiling anything because the book practically starts out this way, the unresolved feelings between Invincible and Adam Eve. Oh, and I like the Brainiac type guy with the brain.
Angstrom Levy. Levy. Yeah.
I thought that was a great concept. All the versions of him in the multiverse, all their experiences get shoved into this big, enormous brain of his.
Yeah.
That whole thing was really interesting with future.
I really like the character development of Rexplode.
Yeah.
Where you start off as an a-hole basically. And
I haven't got to the part where he's not that. When does
he kind of, he kind of slowly starts to get better, I'd say, as a person, and but I think if you understand, also you get that little short story of all the newer members of the Guardians of the Globes, how they got their powers and how they got their powers and their backgrounds and stuff. And I think Rex has probably the most difficult childhood that anybody could ask for,
Yeah, that's true. I liked this scene, and this isn't going to ruin everything, but I like this whole scene in the destructed world in the multiverse where Invincible gets dropped off.
Yeah, there's a big spoiler there, Jess. Just be careful.
Is it? This is just the world he goes to.
Yeah, between Eve and him.
I haven't gone there yet.
Okay.
No,
okay.
I'm not going. I'm not saying anything more.
Okay.
Good point. You couldn't have known that. Yeah, no, I'm not going to say what happens there, but it's really cool. The robot and everything related to him is really interesting in this book. And as soon as somebody met somebody in the library, I knew that somebody, this is book 3. Yeah. I knew that somebody was going to get together with that other somebody as soon as they introduced the other somebody. Am I making sense here? Do you know what I'm saying?
Why are you asking me? I definitely know what you're saying. I've read it. So
well, okay. You're just looking at me. So okay.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's fine.
Yeah. I kind of like how Robot gets out of his skin,
Yeah.
And builds a self-confidence in himself a little bit.
I have to say that I absolutely did not read any of this crap.
The Pact.
Yeah, with
Oh,
all the
gosh.
various other, with all the various other artists and drawings of all these various characters that I don't care about from Image something or others. Shadowhawk. Okay, I don't care. So I just skipped it all. I went over it and I saw I was going to get nothing out of it. You know,
Yeah.
fun for people that were big Image heads at the time. Okay, it was skippable for me.
Yeah, it kind of ruins the flow of it as well, I think.
Yeah,
It really does, yeah. Makes it a
but
bit disjointed.
I will also take this time to compliment Kirkman for and first of all, I think, well, I don't know if anybody's followed me for the past 9 years, not a big Kirkman fan. I do like Firepower.
That's
And
great.
oh, good. I'm glad you like it. And so far I've enjoyed this, but nothing else that I even root beered a really expensive book of his I bought, and I was kind of angry at it. How
Why would you
mediocre.
waste good root beer like that? Like, why would you waste good root beer?
I'm trying to think whatever. I did enjoy Walking Dead because I read that way back when the series first came out.
Yeah.
Even though that one just abruptly ended. It was like a couple days before the final issue came out. They're like, oh, by the way, this is the last issue.
I wasn't I think the ending for Walking Dead contradicted itself quite a lot, actually. But yeah, that was pretty. Walking Dead was like the only comic I read for like, like how awful is that? You're sitting there, you're reading Walking Dead, and that's the only thing. You're waiting every 6 months for the next trade paperback, coming through the door, and that was the only thing I got. And it came through the door. I stopped everything. I opened it. That's the only thing I read, and then I was super excited to read it. But like, what else could I have been reading at the same time? What was I missing out on? I think Kirkman's just he's. I don't think there's any other comic book writer, definitely in the 21st century, that's brought more people into comics than him.
And he's been compensated well for it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And he's not exactly. I wouldn't say he's like the. He's not like the upper echelon of what you'd expect. He's comics can be or whatever, but he's a solid Dan Brown. He's like you're gonna get something decent, really accessible, and it's probably that's what I think. It's approachable to a lot of people, I think.
Well, and it's a good point for you to say that he's brought people in to the hobby. That's actually
Walking Dead brought so many people in, and
yeah.
I got tired of the TV show, and that's why I started reading the comic book instead.
Oh, okay.
I've always meant to read his series Outcast because I liked the TV series, but
hey, Max,
me too. Yeah,
this is when I saw the name before the video came on, and I'm like,
right.
Tulip, who is she? I haven't heard of her. And it's Max. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm good. Alon invited me. He said we're talking about X-Men and horror movies, so I showed up. I'm a little late.
Yeah, this is the aura farming episode.
Now, if it was The Cure in horror movies, because I've got my
oh, cool.
It's
the Rocky Horror on.
Oh, you left out. No.
Yeah, you got Robert Smith over here. No, over here it's backwards for me. So
wait, I'll come back in 5 minutes. And I can be Robert Smith if you want.
The Cure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So instead of its Exorcist title.
I got one where it's Hellboy and it says The Occultist.
Yeah. Well, Hellboy's he's in this, isn't he? Sort of.
Yeah, but his character was way more in the one that reminds me of him. What's kind of what's the Damien Darkblood? That was more just in the show though, right? Because he's not really in the comic much, but he's kind of like a demon detective chimp that
he has a much bigger role in the in the TV show, definitely. Yeah, and he's kind of funny in the TV show as well because he just turns up out of nowhere and just like has a sarky comment and then just sort of leaves.
Yeah, because he's the one investigating the Guardians of the Globe incident.
Yeah,
in the animated series.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he turns up to tell everybody, and everybody already knows because it's already on TV. Yeah, the whole world knows except him. Yeah.
Since I'm not in a Kirkman bashing mode for a couple minutes, I will continue to say that what I was going to say, these sketchbooks at the end of each volume so far were actually, I don't care about them. I still don't care about scripts, but that's me. Other people may love scripts, and I'm glad he provides them. But all these different drawings and things that Ryan Otley does at cons and stuff that they show in the back of these books, they're actually really really value added content. I really like the stuff that these guys include.
That's why I think he's like held back a little bit doing this because he has to, there's so many words and speech bubbles and things that he sort of has to be reserved because there's not much you can do when two people are talking to each other over and over again all the time in a room, But in the fight scenes, there's some brilliant space fighting scenes drawn by him in this. Like, there's one where it's like a 2-page spread, but it's like 16 panels on each side, and then superimposed on top is, Invincible fighting one Viltrumite and his father fighting another Viltrumite.
Oh yeah,
and the little splatters of blood from the punches or whatever, and it's just that page is brilliant.
It does get. You can't even tell what's going on here. It's so bloody. So it does get significantly bloodier.
Yeah.
This is to the point where anybody that's upset by this hasn't been reading any of this book before this happened.
It's not what you would expect after reading the first 6 issues, is it?
Yeah.
This is what you were talking about, Alon?
Yeah, that page is brilliant, yeah.
Yeah, because they basically go from everyone looking like Charlie Brown drawn people to Otley stuff, and it's
well, they all look like Sylvester Stallone at the end of Rocky 3. That's what everybody looks like half the time in this book.
Max, what are your thoughts on the first 47 issues of Invincible? Have you read these?
Love them, all of them.
You love them.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, or are you being Max about this?
Can never tell, can you?
No.
My favorite issue was the one at the roller rink. I thought that was transcendent. No, I've only seen the show. I really like the show.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, you can still talk about it. I don't know, but don't go beyond issue 47 of the show because I don't know.
James told me that it's the first 2 seasons that you've read, basically.
I've read the first.
Oh no, we haven't quite reached the
No, the show's farther. The show's farther than where we are right now.
Well, yeah, but the show is like 4 seasons at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And you've only
but they pull parts out. There's big chunks.
They've switched things around.
Oh, they switched things around.
Yeah.
Well, luckily for you two, I've tickled my brain over the years, and I hardly remember the first season. But I enjoyed them while I watched them.
Yeah, because like a lot of the stuff with the crime bosses and stuff in the cities, that has not been in the animated series at all.
No. Certain things are more fleshed out as well. I mean, I don't really like Eve's father at all in the animated series. I wish we got less of him in it, to be honest. I really don't like the guy. Yeah. She should just atomize him into something else. I don't know, like a burger or something. Yeah.
So now that Jess, has not seen the show, what would be your dream voices for some of the characters? because we know who they got to do him. I mean,
you're
you
asking
know,
me?
yeah, because
Oh.
you know Seth Rogen is Alan because I already.
Oh,
said that
I only
earlier,
know
but-
Seth Rogen because his voice is so,
Yeah, Seth
know.
Rogen doesn't do voices; he does Seth Rogen.
Yeah, he does himself. So, like, he's the only one I know because he's just being himself. Yeah.
I think we just went. Well, that's 15 minutes ago is about when we went over it. Razor. They were, it was the Silver Age comics where I was talking about Big Barda and. I felt like Green Lantern got reference in there a little bit.
There's a little bit of early Spider-Man in there as well with the high school scenes with the bully and.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Mm.
yeah. So there's a lot of that.
Yeah.
The voices. See, I don't know that I'm good at this. I'd have to think about that. I don't know. Robert De Niro is Omni-Man. See, this is where my head's at. 80-year-old actors. They're the only ones I know.
Well, he would be good, but who they do have is J.K. Simmons.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay, I do know that actor. That's great. And who plays Invincible?
Stephen Yeun.
Yep.
I don't know who that is.
He's Glenn in The Walking Dead, isn't
Glenn, yeah.
Oh, great. I've never seen it.
he? He's in
okay.
Beef. Have you seen Beef?
Beef? What's it about?
It's a show about people having beef with each other.
Wow.
But it goes to extreme lengths,
All kinds of sandwiches. He's
It's
also
really,
in
it's really.
I don't
Yeah.
know Beef or Dead.
I can't believe you haven't heard of Beef. Oh, Beef is hilarious. You need to watch
Beef
Beef.
is always dead.
I need to
It's on-
watch that too. It's been
it's
on
on
my
Net-
to-watch list forever.
I think it's on Netflix. You need to watch it. It's about
And there's
two
a
people
second season
who just
coming
end
up,
up in
too.
a road rage incident with their cars, but it escalates into like completely out of proportion, where they keep one-upping each other and doing things to hurt each other, basically, like in a psychological way. Yeah, and it gets out of hand. Yeah,
Okay.
it's
yeah.
funnier than it sounds. It's funnier than it sounds.
What sounds horrible?
But for like Cecil, it's Walter Goggins.
Oh,
Who
okay.
is perfect for
Yeah,
Cecil.
he's perfect.
I know who he is.
And
Who does art? Who does art? Do you know?
art is Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill. Yeah.
Oh, Art's Mark Hamill. Art? Who's Art?
The
He's the
costume
tailor.
guy.
Oh, whoa. The costume guy. Okay, that's cool. Well, so far, these are the choices I would have made too. Especially Stephen Yude or whatever. That's Yude.
Eve is Jillian Jacobs from like did you watch Community?
Blonde hair.
Let me just see who that is. Let's see. Siri,
Who is Debbie?
show
Who's
me
Debbie?
Jillian Jacobs.
Sandra Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I recognize her. Thank you, Siri.
Yeah.
What? Who's Sandra O's in this?
Yeah,
What is
she's
the mom?
Debbie.
Yeah, she's the mom.
Oh, the mom that married to the superhero.
And
Yeah.
Rex Splode is Jason Mantzoukas,
Right.
Oh,
Yeah,
which he is perfect for him too. 'cause
yeah.
his season of Taskmaster is still the best
Best.
season ever.
Hell yeah.
Just
Yeah, and Amber is Zazie Beetz, who
Oh.
was
yeah.
yeah.
It was Domino. Uh-huh.
Mhm.
She's great. Jason Mantzoukas and what was her name? Stevie. Sorry,
Stevie Martin.
Stevie Martin. They were great together. They just
yeah.
they had
They're
such a
locked in.
vibe. Sorry.
They're locked in.
Yeah, you gotta either get closer to your mic or pump your volume up because the three of us
How's this? Is this any
are
better?
talking way louder
Put
than
it
you are.
like, do you know when you get close to the mic and your voice just goes lower, like
Go in
like a radio DJ
my
at night,
God.
like 3 a.m. radio DJ.
Hey, I hurried back from my spray tan. Tell me if my mic is okay or if I need to turn it up.
You need a spray tan? I know you need a spray tan in this heat.
Yeah.
We can hear you now. What? Okay, wait. How
How's
did I
this?
go all Beverly Hills on you? This was a while
No
ago.
one knows.
Pity Ma. No Walking Dead or Outcast love. Oh, still collecting Walking Dead Deluxe, and yes, still watching all the spin-offs. Outcast, I was a vehement non-lover of, and
I really care for The Walking Dead. Like I have a really special soft spot for it, you know. But I haven't reread it, you know.
I haven't read it,
like,
and I haven't watched it, so I won't venture an opinion on that.
Okay. Yeah, but Outcast is...
I because you know Kirkman said that they're not going to release trades of the deluxe, the new deluxe versions of it, the comic, because they've been re-releasing it twice
color,
a month in color, but that's a lie. They're going to do it.
The Walking Dead you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh,
I prefer it in black and white though. That's the Charlie Adler art in black and white is really like. I really care. I care for that. You know, I don't want it to be in color. It's meant to be bleak. It's a zombie apocalypse.
What was the word you used to describe it? The what darks?
Charlie Adler. Charlie Adler. He's the artist for.
Oh, Charlie Adler. I thought you said Chai Latte.
No.
Those are
I'd like one of those now, though.
It doesn't bother me. Obviously it doesn't bother me for you to like what you like Pity Ma, and if you like Outcast, I think it's great. What is another? I feel like there's one more, and everybody knows how I felt about Astonishing Wolfman or whatever it was called.
There's Oblivion Song.
Oh, I have. What's that one about?
I haven't read it.
Yeah, okay. No, me neither. But Outcast is sort of like The Exorcist. That's how I describe it.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not going to bash it because Pity Ma likes it, so I think that's good.
Yeah,
I'm glad. You're hearing a lot of Walking Dead love, though, Pity Ma.
Yeah, I upgraded to the those absolute editions because of how much I love it. Basically, I went from the trades to the absolutes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is with a Silver Age homage. The over-explaining was very Stan Lee. Okay, you took it as an homage. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
there are certain issues with the narration boxes that do actually harken back to that, especially with Alan the Alien. You know, when he goes back to Telestria, they give it like it's more like Superman in style of like. In the narration boxes, I'd say, in the Silver Age Superman, yeah.
And I have my suspicions on who I bet it is. How do I say this without spoiling something? There's a leak somewhere in some part of that story, and I feel like I know who it is, but maybe they're pointing me in that direction as a MacGuffin or something. Maybe it's somebody totally different.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have beef at all. Right. And the De Niro reference was because of how old I am. That's
What cut of steak do you prefer?
Sorry?
What cut of steak do you prefer?
My favorite is ribeye, a thick ribeye, medium, not well done. Medium to, I ask for it medium because that way it comes medium rare. You always ask for a step above what you want because they relentlessly, even the finest steakhouses in the world, always undercook it because they don't want to overcook it. So get medium.
Well, as it rests, sometimes it progresses
further too. Yeah, and it still goes. Yeah. What kind of cut do you prefer, Elon? The lobster cut?
A little surf and turf.
No, I'm just. Oh, would you call it the? I don't know what you'd call it. Well, you know,
Strip,
I'm just
tenderloin.
gonna say sirloin, but it's not sirloin. It's the one that doesn't have fat on it, and it's like a medallion, and I can't remember it.
Tenderloin.
Filet mignon, tenderloin.
Filet mignon, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's done properly, nobody can cook it properly.
Because it's like a big cube of meat, and it's so hard to get it
That's
to
what
evenly
I want.
cook through.
When I want beef, I want a big cube of meat. Yeah,
I think it's
that's Amy's favorite cut, and unless I'm using a remote like thermometer, it's almost impossible to get it where she likes it.
Yeah, I find you have to cook it like partially in the oven or the grill, and then you let it rest for a while before you eat it. But it's because it doesn't have any fat on it. It doesn't. It can dry up really quickly. Yeah,
I've found that I'm sure it's probably way too expensive now to actually buy one, but back when it was reasonably affordable, tenderloin, like a tenderloin itself, which was just the whole cut of, you'd get like 6 fillets out of it.
Yeah.
My mother-in-law used to cook that for like Christmas and stuff, and that was great. But I'm sure it's $300 now.
Yeah, my absolute favorite is silver side, but it's not a piece of steak, but it's a silver side of beef. Yeah, you slow cook it in the oven for like hours and hours and hours. Yeah,
silver side.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we've got different terms, but but silver side of beef. Yeah,
silver side.
I think it's one of the cheaper cuts. Well, it used to be one of the cheaper cuts, but things go in and out of fashion.
Siri, what is still a silver side of beef?
Now, if I'm at a good steakhouse, I always get like an aged ribeye with encrusted with blue cheese. That's my favorite.
Well, I'm obsessed with your like T-bone steaks over there. Like you see in Texas or something. I'm obsessed with wanting to try something like that one day.
It's the rump roast.
Yeah.
But a T-bone is just really a strip steak and a tenderloin.
Yeah,
separated by a bone.
This is what the rump roast, which is what.
Which is bottom basically.
Yeah. It's it needs to be slow cooked at low temperature, as you're saying.
Yeah.
So muscly. What's your favorite? Do you eat beef, Max, tulip, whatever?
Yes.
What's your
favorite?
Whatever
you like. My favorite is what?
Tulip is fine. Max is fine.
Okay.
I'm happy to call you those. Dupe.
Okay. Well,
Dupe. I'll call you Dupe.
You can call me Dupe.
Okay.
You can. I'm a bitch. I'm a mother. I'm a child. I'm a lover. I would say my favorite cut is ribeye for her pleasure.
I get it, but okay.
It's not my best material.
I think in college I would have especially laughed at that.
Shout out to younger Jess. Do you still have like the necklaces and stuff he used to wear?
No.
If so,
I feel like you must have like a gold medallion in like a drawer somewhere.
You've got to bring that
gave
back.
It to Patty.
That actually suited you.
Wait, I forget what that medallion, what the necklace thing I had on in that blue velour bearded, hairy-chested one was. I'll have to look at that again.
Probably a gold Roman coin, just in case, like in case you get into a pickle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this steak talk a reference to the animated show Meme?
Sure.
I don't know what that meme is. What is it?
We'll just pretend that we know. Move on.
The EU cuts of meat are different than the US cuts. The expensive cuts there are using ground meat in Europe because nobody asks for them. Okay, Belgian steak. I bet the French fries are good with that. Yes. sous vide.
I've done that a few times. I don't use my sous vide very often because I'm too impatient.
Yeah, you don't mind having the bits in there.
Something is made in black and white. I agree with this.
Yeah,
Black and white should stay black and white.
I've never understood the distaste for black and white art either. You know, maybe it's because I grew up like, you know, with newspaper strips and stuff. You know, you're used to it then, but yeah, I just think that, especially in that comic, the way it's colored in, it's like it's made to be black and white. Do you know what I mean?
You can even preview the new Marvel Midnight in black and white because the ash can is just the black and white art. It doesn't have like any of the it doesn't have any of the word bubbles or anything, but it's got a sample from all 3 of the different Midnight titles.
I just want to make sure that we talk about book 4 because Razor and James are in the chat. In the fact
we gotta prove that he read it.
Yeah, I actually did read this, and this is
there's a lot that we've skipped. I mean, we basically did as close to a non-spoiler as we could.
Yeah,
previously.
Except for that page you just held up.
Didn't show much.
Poor Amber.
Well, yeah. What are these guys' names? Serpent Society or Snake? Oh, Lizard League. Yeah, this is definitely a play on the Serpent Society.
Well, they're fighting the Sequids at the same time, right?
They're what?
Fighting the Sequids, like half the Guardians of the Globe are fighting the Sequids.
Yeah. Well, they're outside, and Adam Eve is like the big hero there.
And it's they went with a group of astronauts, and Invincible attended them in a previous issue, like an early issue.
To Mars.
To Mars, and the astronauts were ordered to be executed on the spot. So Invincible attacks them all, puts them back on the ship, and they go home. But they accidentally leave Ron Livingston, I think the astronaut is called.
Russ?
Yeah.
R-U-S?
Russ Livingston.
Not the actor from Office Space.
Yeah, I'm confused. I just look. It's the mustache again. He gets controlled by the Sequids, but the Sequids can't control the Martians because they're shapeshifters.
Yeah, and
one of the Martians joins the Guardians of the Globe and tells them of his crimes of biological warfare. And he ends up throwing up a few Sequids on Earth, and they have the power to duplicate and take control of the Earth. But they're basically like a slave race unless they can. They're a parasitic species, basically, aren't they?
Yeah, the Sequids and the Martians, they kind of deserve each other.
Yeah.
There's no good guy in there. Martians, Sequids, they're very unlikable. Whoops, sorry. I will ask, because I don't know that she was named. Can I show a cover that shows a character that...
Well, spoilers now, Jess. Go ahead. You can put the tag up even.
Yeah, I would think that anybody that's still watching it this far in has read it.
What are they doing?
Yeah.
They have nothing better to do. They're watching for over an hour at this point.
Are you not entertained?
Where is where's spoilers? Let's see. Oh, right here. Okay, spoilers. What's this character? I didn't pick up on this character's name. Was she named?
Yes, she was. Yeah.
Oh, she was.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look now.
I understood. And the negotiations went downhill fast because it looked like she and Mark had at least come to terms with each other, and she was going to help him, but she left when it was.
Her name's Anissa.
Anissa?
And Anissa, yeah, Anissa. She's actually just come to inspect him, really, because he's basically been left there to be an agent of Earth because of the Viltrumites empire. You know, they sent agents out to these planets that have species that are on the sort of Goldilocks zone of the evolution timeline, basically, of their species. And you know, he ends up going off to the planet to go and help the what's the name of the insect race on the
ones
there's a lot that goes on there, because he finds out he has a brother,
right, on the insect planet,
and he finds his father again, and the first thing he does when he sees him is hug him, even after all he's done, you know, committed, you know, killed so many people on Earth. He's basically, his father's taken into custody to be executed by the Viltrumites because they attack the planet he's hiding on, even though Mark and Nolan try and defend it. And they do defend it to a degree, because the species and the race continue to live on and are not under Viltrumite rule. But Mark Grayson is told that he has 100 years to take control of the Earth, basically.
Yeah.
So he can hand it over to the Viltrumites. Yeah.
She shows up within like 3 months of that happening, and is he supposed to? I know that I'm rationalizing everything in its comic book, and she helps him here save the big love boat from getting eaten by whatever monster of the day it is.
Yeah.
But to me, I was just like, well, they didn't give him very much time. He barely got back to Earth, and Omni Woman is already showing up to rattle his cage about what he's going to do. So I thought, I didn't, as much as I really liked her character in the beginning, I didn't think she was given very much character development as much as I thought she was going to get. She seemed relatively reasonable when she showed up, and then just turned regular Viltrumite when she left. Do you know? Am I kind of explaining that? Am I explaining myself properly as to how her character was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll get a lot more with her later.
Okay.
Yeah, she also reports back to the general, doesn't she? The one with the Terminator guy, you know?
Yeah. That's right on here.
Yeah. Where you know, she reports back to him, and I think they want to recruit him because of his strength more than anything, and the fact that his father was able to breed with a race of being where they remained somewhat similar.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because he says earlier in the, you know, his brother Oliver, for example, because he's half insect and has purple skin, he would have been immediately killed by the Viltrumites under their laws and rules and ideals. But Mark is not. So I think that's what they want. I think she believes that she can still bring him over to their side. I think that's what she says. But it's only a matter of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And her brother, his half brother, is getting, because he's a Viltrumite / ant race kid, is improving, growing up, and is intellectually quite capable at an early age. I'm not since she's I'm not sure yet that Cecil's actually a good guy. So
yeah, he's half Thraxan, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, Thraxan. Thraxan, yeah.
I'm not sure that I trust her yet either, and I have a healthy distrust of everybody. So I'm gonna.
But he gets his
That
powers early, and he ends up fighting a few criminals alongside his brother.
Oh, Purple Brother, little Purple
Yeah,
Brother.
Oliver.
Oliver?
Yeah, Oliver. Yeah.
Yeah, Oliver. Sure. What? Oh, here's where the roommate Willie tries on Invincible's costume.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
And an awful lot of people know Invincible's secret identity.
I mean, I think issue 47 finishes on, D.H. Sinclair. The sort of evil science boffin from the college.
Yeah.
Who
guy who was stealing Rick and other guys sleeping on.
He's basically like Dr. Frankenstein, where he's basically taking corpses and reanimating them into semi-robotic army of people. Even though I think Invincible is. There's a few moments where Invincible Mark Grayson loses his cool. One of them is with Angstrom Levy, and one of them is with D.H. Sinclair, where he just basically breaks his jaw because of what he's done to Rick Sheridan. Yeah.
And I think those are really good character development points, because this, as much as I respect Batman and Superman, which is a statement only a comic nerd would make, this not killing thing I don't think is reasonable. And if you're angry enough and the bad guy's done enough heinous things, I can see how you would get upset enough and accidentally kill him, accidentally on purpose kill him. I get that, and I'm surprised more people don't have a broken jaw. But this isn't a spoiler. I'm going to go into, for a second, I'm going to go back into what I think is an important point. This was written around 2008-ish?
2003.
2003.
Yeah.
Okay. So over 20 years ago. It's
there are some words.
There are. I was going to say there are some words, and I think people should be aware of them.
Yeah, especially the one with learning difficulties. People with learning difficulties. That one is
starts with an R.
Me. Yeah, that one irked me. Yeah, that one irked me.
That word was part of everyday vocabulary when I was growing up. And
right. And even if you go back and watch like comedy movies and stuff like that of the era, you're going to still get the same things in those, it's just a product of its time.
The Hangover has a lot of stuff that I don't think verbiage that would fly today, the Hangover movies. But there's also a lot of, and these.
Are you talking about every time he carries him while he's flying?
Yeah. And not just that either. When he comes back from space and they keep like insulting each other using that
word.
Yeah, that word as well, where they're just constantly, insulting each other.
Yeah, they're using a word that's legit, but they're using it as an epithet against each other.
Yeah.
Those
are also a reminder of how far we've come with society since then.
Oh, I know. It's reflected especially in American society right now. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really keep up with Americans.
You good.
Take up a lot of time.
Yeah, we're all jerks.
Yeah.
That can't be true.
So yeah, no, I don't. Right, our verbiage has come for half of us has come a long way. For the other half, it seems to have degraded into what I grew up with.
Well,
or
I
were.
don't remember like anything at the beginning of the book just telling you, oh, this word is used and this word is used, and it's a product of its time or anything. So for some people, so would have grown up being called that often, or it would have been maybe quite difficult to hear those words again, maybe. But I just think maybe you could just put a little something at the beginning of the book where you just like, oh, this word is used and this word is used and as a product of its time, and just be aware of that or whatever.
We've tried the vegetable substitute for pasta a lot, Max. My daughter's gluten intolerant, so chickpea pasta is a staple here. Although I'm fine with zoodles too.
Oh, the zucchini noodles.
That's the best name.
The consistency is so weird on those, though.
Yeah, the chickpea are better.
I haven't tried those. I might have to.
Yeah, chickpea ones can stand in really well. Oh, that one looks pretty good, Matt.
Hey, Matt. Can you have him like punching one of us half to death?
With blood everywhere.
Yeah.
More blood than body.
Oh yeah, there's one scene that is quite powerful. I'm gonna try and find it. Actually, it's the one where it's issue 11 where he's beating the snot out of his son, basically. I'm gonna try and find it.
Yeah, you gotta have 80-20, Pity Ma, to make a burger.
Otherwise, you need a really big glass of water to go with it.
Yeah, where his father's like, think, like the slower we age, you will outlast every fragile being on this planet. You will live to see the end of the civilization. Everyone you will know will be gone. What will you have after 500 years? And he replies with, you, Dad, I'd still have you. And that's when he ends up flying into space in tears. Yeah.
I thought that was a really moving moment.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
And can we talk about the situation where, Debbie, Mark's mom, has to take all this, finding out her husband was lying to her the whole time and all this. And then they bring back Oliver, and guess who gets to raise Oliver?
Yeah. I really like her as a character, actually. She shows real strength to bounce back from it. Because he basically calls her a pet, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. And, and she goes through that period of alcoholism without no help at all from the tailor, Art, the suit maker, who's bringing bottles of whiskey every night for her to drink. Like,
yeah,
on,
the way she was drinking. I don't know how it goes the rest of the series, but that has alcoholic written all over it.
The one thing that's difficult is how quickly she bounces back when Oliver arrives. I don't think you would bounce back from completely like she has, where she all of a sudden she applies to go into real estate and getting a job to keep herself busy, and she meets somebody, doesn't she? She starts dating somebody.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what's his name? He's also a real estate agent, isn't he?
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Was that in this book?
Oh, what's his name?
I wanted to call him Brad because then that's the ultimate stepdad name. But but yeah, Debbie goes through a lot in the rest of the series too, and
yeah,
it's
there's certain things I don't agree with the rest of the series in her character arc, where
some of the choices that she makes, they probably
it goes
needed to
against
build
her
out a little
character,
better.
and it goes against her character and her nature, built up all the way up to that point. I don't want to say it because it goes past
Yeah, we can't spoil it for Jess, even. You know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, but she asks her current partner at a dinner table where he asks her, "Yeah, but have you moved on from him?" And she can't really answer that question properly because her view of the last 20 years of her life has been a lie to her. The person she thought she loved wasn't that person at all. So it's tough. It's a tough
and I
thing to
think
go through.
it was so much tougher for her too because like they broadcasted that whole fight and all the things that he said she got to hear, and I think that made it a million times worse because he said some pretty horrible things to Mark.
Was her boyfriend's name Paul?
Yes, there we go. Thank you.
That sounds right.
Thank you,
Wasabi.
Is it not just a joke about Spider-Man?
Oh. Yeah, I didn't pick up on that. Let's see. Good question. Are you looking forward to continue the series, or are you not enjoying it? I'm enjoying it enough to continue. I'll stop when I stop liking it, I guess. If I do, the only way for me, I'm not going to be, as I said in the beginning, I'm not going to be able to revisit this even 3 months from now, or I'll have to go back over it. I'm going to have to keep reading at least a book a week, and maybe more than that, maybe 2 books a week, so I can actually remember everything and keep it continuous. But I can't put these books back just yet. I'll always have to keep the previous volume out, just so I can always kind of bounce off what I just read.
Well, for words of encouragement, I feel that it continues to strengthen as the series goes on.
Okay.
And there's a lot more emotionally impactful moments in it in the back half than there are in the front.
There's
half.
also a really good twist with the Viltrumites in it as well.
Yeah.
I mean, one twist is that Thaddeus is one. Thaddeus, the leader of the Coalition of Planets.
Oh, right. I think that's been revealed.
Yeah, it has been revealed in the first 47 issues. Yeah, but that's there's you learn something about the Viltrumites that you wouldn't have learned otherwise. I can't say anything.
Yeah,
I can't say anything.
Where did you learn Omni-Woman's name? It's been given to us. Did I just miss it in the whole introduction of her? You know what I mean? Omni-Woman, the woman Viltrumite, the female Viltrumite that comes down to.
Oh, I've taken pictures of the pages and I'm scanning through them. I have like 50 pages I'm scanning through to remember the story as I'm talking to you on my iPad.
Yeah,
that's how I remember.
Is she named when she shows up?
She's named as Anissa. Yeah,
Anissa. Okay, I will go back and look for that because I didn't remember.
It's in bold.
It's in gold.
Bold.
Yeah. Bold. Wait, that's in book 3 then? Let's see.
Yeah, about the 2/3 of the way through.
Okay. I'll figure it out.
I mean, there are some, humorous moments in this. The one where he has to marry the fish is a great one.
There's actually a lot of humorous moments in this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they like to balance out the seriousness with a lot of fun.
I definitely like it that way. Yeah, Chris did not enjoy it, which I understand. Not a character he wanted to read about.
Okay.
Yeah, it goes. Everything's.
You can't resonate with everything You know, some things speak to you, some things don't, and that's okay.
Okay, there's the Pact, which I'm totally avoiding again.
I mean, the bit at the end where, you know, Alan of Unopa ends up finding the Anissa. He finds Anissa, comes to clash with her.
Oh yeah,
and pretends to get beaten up, so he ends up in the cell so he can try and find Nolan.
right.
And Nolan's in the cell, completely upset, and then he just says, "I think I miss my wife."
Yeah, that was pretty. I thought that was a really good twist.
Yeah. But I just love like the grin on Alan's face all the time.
Yeah,
He just has this cheeky grin about him all the time when he's making a decision that he thinks is quite smart or whatever.
I think that's you.
Yeah,
that's really well done.
I know. Gonna have to frame that one, put it on the wall.
I do have to get going because junior management's about to get here.
Okay.
Max, have we covered enough territory where you might consider reading this, or are you okay just sticking with the cartoon or the animated?
I'm fine sticking with the anime.
I think the animation is better so far.
Well,
than it improves. Yeah, than the book. Yeah, it improves on all the things that I had maybe just a qualm with, basically. So like the pacing, the amount of text, you know, certain character development. You know, like Amber being. They're not sure if Amber is a. Oh dear, they're not sure if Amber is, you know, like she's treated like a ditzy blonde and she's intelligent at the same time, and they can't make her mind up on her, you know. And Paul has a greater, bigger role, and I just think, you know, and we get a backstory to Donald, how he became a cyborg.
Is it not in the book?
Not so far. No, not at all. It's revealed in the book, but you don't get the backstory of how Donald became.
Wait, Donald, who's that again?
He's the agent working for the Pentagon.
Oh, Cecil's guy.
He works under. Yeah, he's the one with always with the sunglasses. Yeah, and you get more development with Eve's story. Like, do you know the characters' stories? They're short. They're like single issues, but they expand on them and in the animation and stuff. It's a lot deeper connection that you get with the characters, I think, and the pacing is better. Like Mark pointed out earlier, the first 7 issues is just episode 1, so the first compendium is pretty much covered in the first season.
Nice.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
That's yours, Alan.
Dear. Oh, dear.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Can you Matt? Can you put us all on the same one, like all on the same page?
Yeah,
Very small.
Yeah, no, they perfect. They did a great job with the animated series. They really just did a good refresher. They tweaked what needed to be tweaked, and they took out some of the stuff that didn't need to be in there. They don't go in as many directions as the series does, where they won't like dangle something and then wait 3 years for them to come back type stuff like we get in the comic as much. So
okay.
Yes, you wanted to do some music stuff as well, right? Everyone wanted to like mention an album or a record or something. You want to do like a lightning round thing before you go to bounce?
Sure. I can't find.
By the time we finish talking, you would have picked something.
What? You guys talk, and I'll go look for it.
Okay.
I don't. I don't have.
Ice cream. What else?
Yeah, probably ice cream. But Chris and Belgian Ellen want to know maybe what the next book.
Yes, put put suggestions in the chat because I will actually look at them after the show and write them all down and stuff. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I think
In-
Mark has
in
suggested that we
Discord,
do
Plastic.
plastic, but I think we should leave plastic for October because it it fits into the horror thing. Yeah. So
okay.
the next book for September is up for discussion.
I get to go to a supper club tonight and the big candy store. So
Supper club. That's fancy. That's super Midwest.
my dad turned 75 this week, so we're gonna go celebrate.
Great.
Upper management is only a couple years younger than that. I don't know why I said that, but she is.
She's probably thankful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Mark, do you want to show your?
Yeah, I'll go look for mine.
Well, one of my all-time favorites from back and getting to see these guys in like a club with like we used to have back when we would play shows and stuff. We had this little old pizza parlor that they turned into a punk rock club, and we were spoiled. We had so many great artists come here, you know. And I mean, I just was looking at a flyer when we had like the Offspring open for a band that nobody's heard of before, and I mean, we have lots of, but Jawbreaker's Jawbox is also very good, but Jawbreaker's 24-hour revenge therapy is one of my must go-to albums. I listened to this. This was on the top of my pile of recent listen stuff, so I grabbed this one. When
if you had to pick one song on that LP.
One song, I really, really, really like Ache, but Boxcar is the most accessible. Like everybody loves Boxcar.
Okay. I'm going to listen to that later on. Okay. Do you want to go, Max? Tulip?
For what?
Pick an
What are we talking
album,
about?
song.
Oh, music.
Yeah.
Right. I was texting people. Yeah, I've just been listening to a lot of Hendrix, man, and a lot of Miles. So I don't know. Check out Electric Ladyland and Miles Smiles. That's a good one.
Well, Miles Smiles. Oh, I love that album. Yeah, I love Miles Smiles.
Or all the Gil Evans stuff. I mean, if I start talking about music, I get booted off streams again. So I'm just not gonna.
Okay. I'm actually going to pick something I listened to this week, which is the Jayhawks Rainy Day Music. Have you guys heard of this?
Yeah, they're from my state. I've seen them live.
Yeah, exactly.
Multiple times.
Blue.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry.
Who's this?
They have that hit song Blue.
Blue. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So having to pick a song off this album. This came out in like 2002, I think.
Somebody tell me what we're talking about.
We're talking about the Jayhawks Rainy Day Music.
Yes.
I don't know the Jayhawks.
Okay. If I had to pick a song on this album, it would have to be Angelina, probably.
It's a good song.
Yeah, I love that one. I can listen to this album back to front, like over and over again. I just love that album. Yeah. Because it's a bit, they're more like the 90s stuff is more country folk, and then this one they add a little bit of like rock to it and a bit of distorted guitar and stuff. So I gravitate towards this one a bit more, maybe. Yeah.
Do you remember the magic numbers?
3 is the magic number. No.
Yeah. It was like this British rock thing for like. Well, I'm glad your people are out there.
Yes, all 3 of us.
I knew I could find you. Well, then I definitely check out Miles Smiles if you haven't yet. That's cool.
Yeah.
Or I was also listening to Schofield. Schofield's pretty cool. A Go-Go is a cool album. Still Warm was a cool album to check out if you want to check out some jazz.
Crisis sent me the pilot for his show with you, Max. I loved it. I thought it was great.
That's really, that means a lot to me, Jess. Thanks.
Yeah, sure. I thought it was a great concept, and you guys were perfect each thing. I'm still not I'm still not sure, because Crisis then texted me after that explaining the format, but I was still kind of questioning what the format was. Is it one person picks the music to talk about and the other picks the comic book to talk about?
Yeah, that's essentially it. Yeah,
it's like Desert Island Discs.
And Desert Island comic books. It's just like one album that you talk about, and I guess you both should be familiar, I guess, with both the comic book and the music.
Yes, some homework is required as prep for the stream.
Okay, that's
but I would just pick anything that you really like a lot that you can talk about. You don't have to, because I tend to get into the nitty gritty of theory and stuff when it comes to music, and I also get questions about it from Crisis, which I really like. That's not like a requirement. Just gotta talk about stuff you enjoy. That's basically the thing, you know.
Here's Batnessa. How are you doing? We're still talking. So
Did you pick an album, Jess?
I did. And this was a Record Store Day album. It is Romeo Void Live 81 through 85. And these are the places around the world where the live music was recorded. Their most famous song is, I would say, Never Say Never. And this was back in 81 or 82 that came out. That particular song actually got played on my sort of underground music station. Underground radio station that was where I grew up. Never Say Never is the one song that made me interested and addicted to new wave, whatever you want to call it, punk, new wave, punk, alternative music, college rock, whatever you want to call it. It got me away from, stuff like Zeppelin and Lynyrd Skynyrd, although I still love them. But I started listening to every kind of underground, lack of a better word, type album that I could. I saw them live. I feel like it was 82 or 83 in Monterey. I'm not sure. I don't, it wasn't 81. It was 82 or 83. And this is just a great kind of collection of what their greatest music was at the time, because I don't know that they got to make more than 3 albums or so before the record label dropped them. And the vocals are amazing. First of all, it was my first experience with like really sharp edged music that would make me go on to really love Gang of Four. That sort of angular music, if I'm describing that properly.
Yeah.
And so I just love all 4 sides of this. They're not long songs. But man, I just really love them. And I hate to think, this is a 40-year-old. At this point, the band hasn't probably played in 40 years. But the 40-year-old theory on why they were dropped is because her name's Deborah Ayal, who's the lead singer and had a great voice. She was heavyset, and the record label decided to drop them because they didn't think she had any long-term sex appeal, which I think is just so fucking awful.
Yeah.
It would have been great if they had actually nurtured them and helped them along and made them a better band and made them accessible. Well, no, I don't want them to be too accessible. I'm going to get my wish because they made 3 albums and then stopped. So, but the music on this is great, and it's live music in these tiny clubs. So if you want to get a look into music that was what's the word, influential music of the early 80s, Romeo Void is your band to choose. You don't have to choose this album. Choose their first album that has to have Never Say Never and White Sweater, Girl in Trouble, Myself to Myself. Those might have been the first two that had all those. Okay, so listen to the first two albums. You'll be happy. You'll thank me.
So you're saying they got video killed the rock starred, radio starred, because
unfortunately,
when they started, when we had to start looking at people, they decided that some people didn't get to be famous anymore.
I don't even know how much MTV exposure they got, but it was to me that was just tragic that the record label wouldn't support them, and they were such a great band. Well, we can't play live, but we could highlight we could list the YouTube videos that exist for you guys to go check out yourselves.
Yeah, we could
we can put them in the turntable.
I can get
in the
I can send the links to the music videos to James beforehand next time or something, and then he can just put them in the chat as we're talking about them.
Maybe they should be put in. Maybe we should give people a week ahead of time so they could actually listen to the music, or do you think it'd be better?
We can do that, but it would be I would be able to put it in the Discord, but you could put it in the community tab on YouTube, can you? Like the links to them.
Oh yeah, sure. That's a good idea.
That'd be fun.
I hadn't thought about that. And I can put in the earlier we could do that, the better. Like the book we're going to be reading and the music we're going to be talking about.
Yeah.
Would we each pick like one or two tracks?
Let's not pick something 47 issues long this time.
Okay.
Make it easy on ourselves.
Yeah. My reading list is the next things I'm gonna read are the Power Girl Omni and the latest Poison Ivy book. And then I think I need to get caught up on all the Absolute hardcovers. And after that, the next two Omnis I'm going to read are Birds of Prey Volume 2 and Secret 6 Volume 2. I've been waiting for those all year.
Going all Gail Simone.
Yeah. And I just found out on Friday that Batman Bronze Age Volume 1 has been moved again to the end of September.
You can't have Batman people.
So I've been meaning to do my top 10 Batman. I've been waiting for that book to come out, but it's going to be next year at this rate. And I think I don't know if I can keep waiting.
Well, and then can you even put it out before like the Neil Adams Absolute or the Darwin Cook Absolute come out? Because those are both going to be, well, I guess the Neil Adams, because that's not even all full issues for some of it. You know, some of it's just art and covers and stuff like that. But I think the Darwin Cook Absolute will be
there you go.
Oh, there we go.
Together.
Matt, you're amazing.
The Guardians of YouTube.
Love
it. James is recommending Uncanny. Can this be read by itself?
Well,
the first
I need to get a hold of it.
Yeah.
I have it, but I don't. That may be. We'd all have to have access to it.
Yeah.
If we'd have to have Marvel Unlimited, or a library app, or own the book.
We maybe Dark Patterns would be a good one.
That'd be a great one.
Dark Patterns.
Hey, Jess, when did you want to read Doctor Strange by McKay?
You and me?
Yeah, we were supposed to do it like a year ago.
Right. I remember that.
That's getting added to the never-ending list of.
I mean, if it was only suggested a year ago, it's probably going to be in 3 years.
I'm surprised you didn't go for the Trad more. Actually, Max, I know how much you love the Trad more.
I would like to talk about something that's more coherent, but I mean, I like it. But
I haven't read this Kieran Gillen X-Men yet, so I would love to. That's if anybody else wants to in the future. I support this because I definitely want to read it. Doctor Strange. Let's see. This is the last week of August, and then I have the first 3 weeks of September.
I'd love to do the Dan Slott Silver Surfer, you know.
And have on there.
Cool. Yeah, Dan Slott Silver Surfer, yeah. One of the.
Is that still on? Well, it's way out of print. Is that still on Marvel Unlimited, or?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Is Doctor Strange by McKay out of print?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I can't remember one of the Jed McKay. Was it Moon Knight maybe that went out of print like completely? Just. Yeah, you know, the problem is a lot of the Marvel stuff is not in print at the moment and is not kept in print.
Never, yeah. You kind of have to buy those as they come out, unless it's something like the Venom Omnibus or something like that by Cates. That seems to stay in forever. But there's a lot of them that they do not keep in print.
Yes,
I love Amy de Jong. I love Days of Sand.
Oh, what's the M.A. de Jong book? Oh no, the cover, it's got two elderly people on the front of the cover. Oh, Ellen will know. I know Ellen will know. She'll answer in a minute.
Who? What? Two elderly people on the cover?
Yeah, there's two elderly people on the cover, yeah.
It's not old geezers, is it?
No, I don't think so.
You know, the books you recommended to me, Black Water Lilies, which I thought I like Don't Let Go, but Black Water Lilies is the superior of all books. That would be a great one for everybody to read, so we can get exposure for that.
I think you and Bunk have already covered that one.
Yeah, but not for a book club. That was like a year and a half ago. Nobody watches that.
Okay.
But
okay.
My point in putting this one up is I've read Lord of the Flies before. I'm never reading it again. Peace and Love, not a book that I want to read ever again. It's
I just started this
to teach in my city.
Have you read this, Jess?
I have, but not since I collected it in singles.
It's Blossoms in Autumn.
Blossoms in Autumn.
That's the I made a young book actually. I was talking about Blossoms in Autumn. Yeah.
Yarne, you're a troublemaker with this one.
Ew.
That's the last book I root beered. No, that is not what I said. I said nobody watches my old videos. You're a troublemaker too, motherfucker. So yeah, I don't want to. I'm happy to read anything except Lord of the Flies. Blossoms in Autumn, that's fine. Locus, I should be reading some kind of Love and Rockets. That's fine. We can start something in the general chat. That
I've already asked actually.
Oh, you have?
In the Discord group, I've already asked. So if you just go to the book club section and you just leave your recommendations in there.
See,
I think Razor's already put his recommendations down there.
That's a chat, though. It's not a channel, so you have to be invited to the chat. I think, don't you? To join the chat, the book club is a group that was created in the chat. I don't know that anybody can just join a private chat.
Well, they can join the Discord if James just leaves a link, and they can and then they just go down to the book club and they speak. That's all they do.
You're saying it's a channel? Because I'm looking right here, and
Yeah, the one we've been using has just been a private chat with a bunch of people added to it. But
No,
there's
but
also...
I've asked in
Yeah.
your actual Discord as well. I've actually asked in your Discord
in the
and
book
private
club
chats.
channel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I've asked in both places. Yeah.
but the book club is not a channel. It's a
Oh
private.
yeah, you can't see it.
chat.
You can't see it for reasons that I can't explain.
That's why I thought we should make that a channel and not a chat.
There already is a book club channel.
There is a channel, but you can't see it, Jess.
Where? I don't see it. There's a channel?
You can't see it for reasons that I can't explain.
Me.
Yes,
Everybody else.
There's a secret why you can't see it for a future reason.
All right, but it
Okay.
does exist for everybody else.
Yes, everybody else can see it. Yeah.
Oh well,
You're the
then-
only one who can't see it. I'm sorry.
well, great.
See, now you're just going to make him have upper management join the Discord so he can go in there and read it.
No, I would never do that. I want to have fun.
I thought Kelly was coming over or something.
Yeah, she's waiting for me to get off the air to come over. She's
Okay.
like 15 minutes away.
So we just show what we read really quickly and then say goodbye.
You want to make this a 2-hour stream, I can tell.
No, I don't do it on purpose. Honestly, I'll just skip through everything. I'll just show everything.
Yeah, I'll go get the book. The books are right in front of me that I've
Okay.
read. We're
Okay.
just going to show what we've read.
Yeah, Captain Momo's Secret Base. Enjoyed that one. Dark Gathering, probably the best Shonen Jump title currently. It's eerie, spiritual, exorcisms with a bit of humor and a lot of heart in it. Leviathan, speaking of Lord of the Flies, if you like Drifting Classroom, but with, facial expressions like Shuzo Shimi, you can read Leviathan. It's like Lord of the Flies on a spaceship in space. This is what I read this morning. I read Matthew Rosenberg's 4 Kids Walk into a Bank, which I really enjoyed this, actually.
That is a great book.
This was really funny. I didn't expect it to be so funny for, such a serious topic. Yeah, it was just really funny. And I really enjoyed it with like a wonderful cast of characters. The Recount by Jonathan Hendrick.
Oh, that's good too.
Yeah, this is by the Scout Comics, I think. So this is about like the president gets assassinated, and everybody who ever voted for him. It's basically like a coup, basically, but like a countrywide coup, not just a military one. So everybody who ever voted for this president gets killed by the other side that voted for the candidate who didn't win. And it came out in like 2019, 2020. Do you know when the Capitol riots happened?
Yeah.
So this came out like just before that happened. So it was kind of scary. The Arrival by Sean Tan, which is a story about The Arrival by Sean Tan. Yeah, it's wordless. It's beautifully drawn, to be honest. It's absolutely gorgeous, really like sepia tone. It's the story of an immigrant coming to America in the 1920s, basically. That's what it's like. But there's no words or anything. But I don't know. It's quite powerful. Octopus Pie. Thank you, Chris, for making me read this one. It's it's just a group of friends growing up in New York, basically, in the early 2000s. And it's got it's really funny, actually. And it gets better with every chapter, basically. Yeah, think of it like Friends, but better.
Anything is better than that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Think about Friends, but it's actually good. Yeah. Spider-Man Life Story.
Ooh, I love that book.
Yeah, this is a reread. Yeah, I really love the annual at the end of this, actually, the one that follows Jane Jonah Jameson.
Yeah.
I think there's an annual at the end. That was my favorite story in that one. But I tend to prefer to actually read the issues that are talked about in this, and read the stories that are, mentioned in this instead of reading this. To be honest. Black Sad.
Oh, I love those books.
This was, well, it's just a perfect noir. If you like noir and all the tropes of noir, it's great. But it's like a series of 3 stories. I really like the last one, actually.
Is that, how thick is that? Is that like a lot of them? Because
it's 3. I think it's 3 stories.
Oh, okay. I have 5 books. 3. Oh, it must be the first 3, and then the next ones that came out were books 1 and 2.
Yeah,
it must be the first 3.
Lost Letters by Jim Bishop. This is like, it's the art in this is amazing. Like, you've got these it's incredible world building, but I just enjoyed it. I wasn't particularly fond of the epilogue at the end because it deals with a really tough topic of somebody taking their own life. But hey, Jewish Dragons, and it was just the art is just gorgeous, but it's being chased by a mob of fishbowl people, trying to find a letter from your mother. It's basically about loss, basically, and coming to terms with loss, basically, of a loved one. That's the way I describe it.
Yeah, books out of the air. Oh, Thistlebone. I have a bunch of Thistlebone.
Thistlebone. This is the last book, which I can't believe this is the last book. I don't know why this isn't continuing, because this is absolutely this is coming out in an omnibus, like in October, and this is a book that I've praised for ages, and I absolutely love this. This is like
Scotland has been sending me those.
Yeah, this story is like in a movie set of like witch trials, but it's like Stanley Kubrick.
That'd be a good
like torturing his main actress to make her lose her mind to make a great film, basically. But obviously they're filming it in a.
Do you think the first? Here, wait. I want to see if I think I have it right here.
I mean, you've got incredible art by Simon Davis, who
would this be a good first book, you think, for people to read in book club at some point? The first one?
Yeah.
I think so definitely. Too. It's disturbing and gorgeous.
Yeah,
disturbingly gorgeous.
It's like a village. It's like Wicker Man, but more it's psychological in its horror, but it is gory as well. Like, it's got a couple of
only something that people have actually seen.
Yeah. This is The Girl from the Sea. It's like two teenagers. One's a kelpie, which is like a magical seal from the sea, and they just it's growing up and coming to terms with your sexuality. I really enjoyed this. Actually, this was really sweet and cute. And then the last one, which is Blue and Green by Ramvi.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that one. I really enjoyed the ending of this one as well. If you're a person who's ever been artistic in nature and pursued it, I think this will really resonate with you, like the mental thinking of an artist and the idea of strife to create art.
Yeah, this book was, the Minister of Comics and I reviewed that.
Yeah, that
3 or 4 years ago.
I really enjoyed that one. Yeah, so there we are. That's what I read between now and the last book club. Apart from prose, we're not going to touch on prose.
Boring.
Yeah.
I can run by what I read fast because I think everybody pretty much knows these books. For book club last month, I read all 4 volumes of Lazarus, which was awesome, and I just got in Trade paperback 8, which I think you guys told me, especially Bat Cato told me I should get. So that's that's upstairs to get read now that I'm done with this portion of Invincible. Bat Cato and I think James got me to read Assorted Crisis Events. How would I think the first story is the one that affected me the most? Bat Cato, how would you describe this? It feels like it's an anthology of worlds mushing together.
Yeah, it's every issue is a different kind of crisis. Some are more on a bigger scale and some are on smaller scales. I can't wait till you read volume 2, which just came out last week, because I think you're going to like even more than the first one, because there's 2 of the best stories are in volume 2. I would say it's a very, if you like Ice Cream Man and things like that, where they have a very different concept for each issue. It's not horror based like Ice Cream Man is, but it gives you a lot. There's a lot of feels in some of those, and whether it be dealing with somebody who is getting close to their sunset in life, or just different life changing events that they take a very interesting and twisted look at, and it's a lot of fun.
I honestly,
fun isn't really a good word for that comic, but it really makes you think.
I could not read issue 2. Do you remember issue 2? The killing floor type thing?
Oh, yeah, yep.
I personally couldn't read that one. I started it and I was just like, I'm out on this. It's maybe other people have a stronger.
Can you tell me what the topic was, the subject matter? Because I have not read it, and we have similar.
Can I tell you what it was?
Yes,
it is reality. The reality affecting a employee of
meat processing plant.
That, and they get graphic, like showing you. Yeah, it's too much for me.
Okay,
I'm a sensitive guy.
You are.
Yeah.
No, and before I run, what did I read? I started Starman. I finished my Brubaker Phillips run of all of their books. So I just last 2 I finished were the Fade Out and Fatale, and they were both fantastic.
Were they your favorites?
Were they what is my favorites?
Yes.
I really love Criminal. I really, really, really love all things Criminal, and I really, really liked all of Reckless.
Did you like this? This is one of the books I read. Did you enjoy this?
Oh, yeah. That was fantastic.
This is great.
I'm hoping now that those that they put Cruel Summer, The Knives, 5 Gears in Reverse, and then the Giant Size Criminal all into a 4th deluxe, because now they actually have enough that they could do a 4th deluxe.
I still need to get that Giant Size Criminal. I'm going to have to get it off of eBay.
Yeah, because I'm sure that's way out of print.
Now,
part of it is in the beginning of 5 Gears in Reverse. The whole opening part where he's in the hotel room and takes the wrong drug and all that part is in Giant Size Criminal. But there's a lot of stuff in Giant Size Criminal that is not in there.
Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, that was funny how he took the wrong drug, and and by funny,
I think, didn't he think he was going to take cocaine and he took heroin? And
yeah,
not quite like in Pulp Fiction, but it has
interesting
effects.
He keeps he doesn't kill himself. Oh, thanks, Chris. I'll go there right now. I always buy stuff from them. Thank you.
All right. Well, I am going to run, gentlemen. I've got to go to dinner and the candy store. So it was great. Can't wait to see what we're going to read next. But I will talk to you guys later.
Great to see you. And I'm happy to keep going, not with this show, but into talking about book club. I'm happy to take this into Discord, my Discord, which is a happening place, man. Things happen there now. It's a bop, man. I don't know if I got that right or not. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Take care.
Take care.
So, peace and love to everyone. Thank you to, well, I should have said thank you to Bat Cato, but of course, thank you to Alon who puts this thing together. Thank you to Tulip who joined, and it's always good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I need to get a show with you and Freddie together just for fun.
Yeah, I still have the coming week pretty much off except for Friday, and then work starts.
Oh, Friday. That was the day I was going to pick. All right, I'll figure something out. It's just going to be like in the afternoon, coffee in the afternoon with us. So I'll see what Freddie has.
I watch that.
Okay, good. That's why I do it in the afternoon, so our European viewers can watch.
Yeah.
So thank you to everybody who participated in the chat. We had a lot of people for this book club, which is really cool. And peace and love. Juice Dragons. Sorry you got here late, but it's always good to see you. Yes, you should be, because that's what I'm going to go have myself. Right, Pity Ma. Yeah, so Pity Ma can watch too.
Yep.
Okay. Peace and love. I'm going to use my theme song to play us out. Peace and love. Thank you to everybody involved. Bye.